Hey, Francois, guess what day it is? It's game day, fool! Woo! Let's go! Hey, ladies.
Hey, guess what day it is?
I'm new, I don't know.
¿Qué? ¿Qué me dicen?
I don't know.
Hey, y'all, guess what day it is? It's game day!
Number 7, Deontay Foreman, Roosevelt Elementary.
Number 2, Donald Lynch, Roosevelt Wilson Elementary.
Number 17, Nephi Hernandez, Cofield Elementary.
Number 9, Zach Proud, Northside Elementary.
Bobby O'Neill, number 47, Roosevelt Wilson Elementary.
Number 50, Keithan Heron Jr., D, Roosevelt Elementary.
Number 56, Latroy Wafer, Roosevelt Wilson.
Number 58, Gabriel Garza, Northside Elementary.
Number 34, Corey Robinson, Heights Elementary.
Number 44, Francois Bonilla, Cofield Elementary.
Number 11, Cameron Moreno, Northside Elementary.
Number 6, Devontae Hinton, Roosevelt Elementary.
Number 33, Jordan Coffey, Heights Elementary.
Number 10, Nathan Stahl, Roosevelt Elementary.
Justin Burke, 74, Northside Elementary.
Andrew Allen, quarterback, number 8, D, Heights Elementary.
Number 3, Armonte Foreman, Roosevelt Wilson Elementary.
Number 83, Tay Smith, Roosevelt Wilson Elementary.
Number 72, Chris Mock, I went to Heights Elementary.
Number 45, Torrey Cooper, Heights Elementary.
Number 23, Colin Abernathy, Fatima.
Number 20, Marshall Cervic.
Number 41, Caden Metz, Northside Elementary.
Number 60, Dwayne Taylor.
Number 13, Trace Rodriguez, Roosevelt Wilson Elementary.
Tyler Perry, number 54, Northside Elementary.
Number 1, Nathaniel Elvis, Cofield Elementary.
Logan Thompson, number 81, Northside Elementary.
Number 90, Larry Edwards, Cofield Elementary.
Number 82, Jose Rojas, Heights Elementary.
Number 51, Jared Holt, Sims Elementary.
Number 61, David Chapa, Northside Elementary.
Chandler Blasberg, number 66, Heights Elementary.
Number 55, Boston Montana.
Number 36, Dante Hayes, Cofield Elementary.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Stingaree Stadium, the Texas City Stingarees and the Pearland Dawson Eagles getting set to kick off here in just a minute. Ronnie Hazard along with Dennis Johns, we appreciate you joining us. And Dennis, tonight is electric.
Well, I tell you what, you know, you say this is what you've all been waiting for, and you know, the start of football season, the first kickoff was awesome and fun, but after 4 games, neither of these teams have really, to me, have really been challenged. And now, coming into this game, the Harris poll has Texas City rated number 7 in the state, Dawson rated at number 10 in the state. This has already begun to be a district rivalry. Coaches know each other. It is just, and like you say, electric. There's some news stations here. I think over 40 press passes were given for this game. So there is some excitement at Stingaree Stadium tonight. You've said a lot.
Well, both teams coming in 4-0, like you said, 1-0 in district. So it's early in district play, but my goodness, they don't get any bigger than this. And like you said, across the state, this is being touted as one of the big games of the night.
Just about every outlet you see has this as one of the number one games.
We're going to take a break for the national anthem and be back in just a minute.
Anthem to be sung by Thomas Doyle.
Thomas Doyle singing our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see why the dawn's early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er ramparts we marched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the
Great job by Mr. Thomas Doyle getting things started. It's pink out at Stingery Stadium tonight.
Lots of pink in the stands, you're right. Promoting breast cancer awareness. Lots of pink at school today, lots of pink in the stands. The tickets were even pink tonight. I thought it's kind of cool.
That Diane McKay thinks of everything,
tell
doesn't
you
she?
what, it's impressive.
Well, we appreciate you watching us here on Comcast Stingery TV Channel 18 and also on the TC Stings Football channel of YouTube.
And number 75, Eric England.
Team captains
For the Stingeries,
meeting
number
out
2,
in the
Donald Lynch.
middle of the field for the
Number
coin
9,
toss.
Zach Powell. Number 50, Keithan Herring. And number 58, Gabe Garza. Tonight we are fortunate to have honorary captains representing 2 of our elementary schools. From Kofelt Elementary, we have Harold Ricarte, who is here with his parents. Harold is in Miss Alanie's 4th grade homeroom class. His favorite subject is reading, and his favorite sport is soccer. Representing Northside Elementary is 4th grader Angel Acosta. Angel is here tonight with his mom and dad and little sister Elisa.
Tech City captains, number 2, Donald Lynch. Number 9, Zach Powell. Number 50, Keithan Herring. And number 58, Gabe Garza.
For being selected to represent each of their schools.
For the Eagles,
Hard work and good luck for a great
they have out there number 7,
Ross Wickland, also number 11, Tony Upchurch. Number 75 is Eric England, and number 56 for the Dawson Eagles is Cody Casey.
Class of 1983. They are here celebrating their 30th reunion this weekend. With all members present from the class.
We had heard that this was close to, if not a sellout, and I don't think there's many seats left on the Stingery side of the field. Maybe a few on the Pearland side, but it's also not kickoff yet, and Palmer Highway over here to our north has still got lots of cars.
It is.
Joining the captains, Eddie Hartman, Stephen McNeil, and Ishmael Melcher.
Texas City is going to kick off. Dawson will get the ball first to start the game. Stings will be going from south to north. That's left to right. And we're about ready for a little bit of football.
That we are, Ronnie. Great night. You know, it's supposed to have a little cool front move in over the process of the weekend. It hadn't gotten here yet.
No,
so,
no, it hasn't.
It's nice, 7 o'clock kickoff. I tell you what, the sun just went down during the singing of the national anthem. It disappeared behind the trees over there in the west, and so it's a very, very pleasant night. Like Ronnie said, the stands are. We can't see the corners, but the stands are very full here on the Texas City side.
We talked about both teams coming off opening wins in district last week. Texas City 42-16 winner over Goose Creek Memorial over at Stallworth Stadium on Thursday night last week. And then Dawson beat Santa Fe 49-10. So Texas City, if you're looking for an advantage early, they actually got an extra day of practice in.
Kicking off for your Texas City Stingarees, number 16, Aaron Slate.
Both teams on the field, and we're ready to go.
Bryce Johnson and number 11.
Bryce Johnson and Tony Upchurch back deep for Dawson.
Clay set to kick this one away to start our night.
Pooch kick taken at about the 27-yard line. A little bit of running room, but not much for Derry Ruth. Ruth will get up to the 33. They'll mark it at the 34.
Ruth, big tight end. You know, we don't have the advantage of having all the heights and weights that Texas City does on their roster, but Dawson doesn't. Just watching them practice, there's some big fellas on the Dawson side of the football.
Quarterback number 7, Ross Wickland. Fires out here to the near side to Upchurch. Upchurch has it and gets across the 40, across the 45 to the 47-yard line, a gain of 12.
Zach Powell with the stop, but the Eagles get a first down. Nice downfield blocking by the receiving core of the Eagles to spring Upchurch for some extra yards.
Wickland in the shotgun. Upchurch is in the slot with wideouts to either side. This time the handoff goes to the first man through and gets slowed down and be taken down for a loss. Brett Winnigan, the ball carrier.
Nice pursuit by Texas City. Had the thing shut off the whole time. Had a few, just about anybody could have made that tackle there on that front right side. Dante Foreman comes up with the tackle along with Armonte.
Loss of 1 makes it 2nd and 11. Ball comes in.
Intercepted.
Oh, yes, it is.
On the third play of the game, that's Deontay Foreman.
Nice job.
Right in front of the ball.
Comes in, jumps right in front of Markel Schaefer at about the 40-yard line with the interception. Nice job by Foreman.
11:14 on the clock. Less than a minute into this game, Texas City gets the first turnover. We hadn't talked about keys of the game, Ronnie, but I think that is going to be a big key tonight. Texas City comes in averaging almost 4 fumbles a game. They haven't given that many fumbles away, but they average putting the ball on the carpet that many times, and they cannot do that tonight.
Keep the ball off the carpet and keep the yellow flag in the referee's pocket. Stings ready for their first set of downs on offense from their own 42.
Andrew Allen under center. Long snap count. Gives to Foreman. Foreman breaks through the line of scrimmage, still on his feet. Good gain of 10 yards, 11 yards across midfield.
Boy, just right up the left side of the line, following those big lineman blockers, doing a great job. Stop was made by 16 Trevante Moody, but not before the Stings moved the chains on the first play from scrimmage.
Tariq Cooper in the backfield with Foreman. Looking long. Allen's going to keep. Follows the block around the sideline. He gets over to the 40-yard line. It's going to be, I believe, going to be flags for a horse collar, we hope.
Yeah. Mark Medina on the stop from behind, and that might be just exactly what it was. We'll see. Actually, I'm afraid I saw a preliminary signal of holding. That one's going to come back.
just talked about the dangerous penalties, and you're right, Ronnie, it is holding against Texas City. Take you across that front line for Texas City at the center spot, number 56, Latroy Wafer, and the right guard, number 50, Keithon Herring. Right tackle, number 74, Justin Burke. Left side, captain, number 58, Gabe Garza. Left tackle is number 72, sophomore Chris Mock.
Sting's looking at a 1st and 13 now from their own 49-yard line.
Allen from the shotgun. He's got 3 in the backfield with him. Call goes to Lynch. Lynch comes to the near side and has a block out down. Gets to the 35, the 30. Slips out of the tackle. Caught from behind. Still on his feet. He's at the 25, 10. He's in. Touchdown, Texas City. Unbelievable.
What
he was all over the place.
By Donald Lynch. Just kept breaking tackles. He was not going down. 51 yards for the touchdown run by Donald Lynch.
Donald Lynch just could not get out of the grass last week. He just could not get in clear field. Tonight, he showed you what he can do when he gets some grass in front of him. Great job. And great job for Texas City down the field, staying with blocks and picking up another block. Clay's on to attempt the extra point. Tate Smith with the snap. Andrew Allen with the hole, and the kick is up and through. Texas City 7-0 with 10:20 left in the first period.
We'll be back in just a second. Texas City about to kick off after the big 51-yard run by Donald Lynch. Like Dennis, like you said, some great blocking upfield. Nobody quit on that play. Donald Lynch for sure didn't, but nobody else did either. Places kick short, gonna be caught at about the 18-yard line. That's Derry Ruth still on with nobody to beat but the kicker.
Got a flag on the play.
Down inside the 10, good to the 10-yard line, and Clace does a good job of not giving up on that play and brings him down at, they're going to actually mark him out at the 12, but flagged back at the 30-yard line. Texas City saying, come on, guys.
Flag came out way early. It's kind of crazy, too, because on that play, looking even where that flag was, I'm not sure what the referee saw, but there was a huge hole for that gentleman to take it up the middle.
Here's the call from the official. Chop block against Dawson.
Derry Ruth. You keep wanting to say Baby Ruth.
He's no baby.
He is no baby. It's a big kid. Again, we don't have the luxury of having sizes, but that's a big tight end right there carrying that ball.
And fast as well.
Yes. So Texas City, big break for Texas City.
Absolutely. Dawson fans don't like it. Guess what? Texas City fans do. They'll back it up inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line.
Wow, what a turnaround right there.
Exactly. So the Eagles of Dawson will set up their second offensive possession of the night at their own 17-yard line. Again, Ross Wickland in the shotgun, 2 men, one on each side of him. Handoff on the slant. got some room up to the 24-yard line.
Number 6, Bryce Johnson on the
Devontae Hinton and Eric Stahl, first men there with the tackle for Texas City.
Johnson, the ball carrier for the Eagles.
And number 10, Nathan Stahl.
Gain of 7 will make it 2nd and 3 for Dawson. They'll send 2 wideouts to the near side.
Got to keep your eye on 11 at all times.
That's right. Not much running room there.
Had him still at the line of scrimmage, able to fall forward for about 2 yards.
That was Brett Winnigan, the ball carrier, and he's going to be, I think it's going to be 3rd and short.
Corey Robinson first.
Actually, now they're saying, I believe they're saying first down. Official on the far sideline is. So, yep, now they're saying it's a first down.
Like I say, had him stood up at the line of scrimmage, but good second effort
at the 27
by Winnigan to push that thing across, and a first down for the Eagles. Again, you always got to keep your eye on number 11. He's going to the slot to the far side.
That's right. He keeps swapping sides.
Yes, he does.
Under center is Wickland this time. Ruth goes in motion. He'll set up on the far side at tight end. Now the handoff. Sidesteps one would-be tackler, and a nice run by Winnigan. Winnigan still on his feet. Still fighting. Ball's gone. Ball is out, but I believe Pearland has fallen on it.
Texas just keeping him up, trying to strip the ball. Lots of hands going after it, and it does get stripped, but a big number 54 falls on it for the Eagles.
That's Ryland Weeks.
A chance to look at it again. I tell you what, Winnigan, lots of second effort as he continues forward progress. See the ball stripped right there, and just a very alert Dawson Eagle jumping on top of it.
Good job by Texas City. As long as they don't blow in that whistle and that guy's going to keep trying to go forward, they're going to try to get it away. 1st and 10, though, for the Eagles from their own 41-yard line. Handoff this time again to Winnigan. Winnigan will get to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be it.
Devontae Hinton, Tariq Cooper, and Jordan Coffey, all 3 in on the stop. 3 of the Texas City leading tacklers. Hinton leading Sting tacklers in all categories, or leading the tacklers as well. Jordan Coffey up there in the top 3 as well.
2nd and 9 now for the Eagles. Wickland goes under center. Then go in motion, split in the backfield. And a pass. Man is open, and he will go out of bounds just as he catches it at the 47. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 48-yard line.
Number 6 with the reception.
That's Bryce Johnson. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Eagles.
Knocked out of bounds by the Stingeries, number 9, Zach Powell. Brings up 3rd down.
First 3rd down of the night for either team here.
Wickland will be in the shotgun with the handoff. Oh, he breaks the tackle. He's got the first down. That's Winnigan.
Tell you what, Texas City's hitting him at the line, just not quite able to make the grab. Tariq Cooper comes up with a stop, grabbing him down by the ankles and yanking his shoe off.
Eagles on the downhill side of the field now at the Stingery 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Wickland will stay in the shotgun. Takes the handoff, fires it out here. Going to be incomplete. It's a little too long for the intended receiver, Winnigan.
Cameron Marino, the first closest Sting to the area. I'm looking up and see Upchurch cutting across the middle of the field. Of course, he had the safety covered as well. Safety was covering him as well. But anytime you see him break, I had his hand in the air like he was open. First incompletion of the night, too, as well, right?
That's right. 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles. Looking to throw. Wickland's going to keep it, and he'll get bounced down. Hit hard right at the 45-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 1 on that 2nd down play.
Francois Bonilla on the stop for Texas City. Corey Robinson there with some help.
7.5 minutes in counting to play in the first quarter. Sting's up 7-0. Now 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Wickland looks over to the sideline. He's got Winnigan, and now we've got flags.
Motion. Motion is the call. You know, a little confusing. And they're calling name. They're taking numbers.
Yeah,
tell you what.
Yes, they are. That's a new deal this year in high school football. I'm not sure I understand that rule. Not sure that I like that rule personally. But, yeah, they're calling the numbers of the offenders. We won't.
Like I said, a little confusing as you had that team come to the line, they read the defense, they all stand back up and look. And when they go back down, you got to be still.
That's right. Now it's 3rd and 14. The Eagles have to get it down to the Texas City 36-yard line. Winnigan dropping back. It's going to be a screen pass. Incomplete. Intended for the Eagles' Derry Ruth, but he drops the ball. Texas City had that pretty well defended.
They really did. Looking up, it looks like they possibly were going to be going long. And very well defended.
Yeah, I had 4 Texas City guys right there, so it'll be 4th down.
Deontay Foreman was in there, as well a couple other stings.
Back deep to receive the punt for the Stingeries, number 3, Monty Foreman.
Monty Foreman is deep for Texas City, just inside his own 20-yard line.
Upchurch to punt for the Eagles. A little short punt. Like everybody else, kicks it well away from Monty Foreman, and it'll go out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 31-yard line, so Texas City will have it 1st and 10 at their own 31 with 6:47 to play here in the first quarter. Stings with the early 7-0 lead. This will just be their second offensive possession of the night.
Dawson chewing up a little bit of yardage. Had 3 first downs on the drive. That drive started at their own 17 and ends up stalling at about the 48. So about a 35-yard drive there. Allen under center gives to Foreman. Foreman hit at the line of scrimmage, but he cuts outside.
Nice.
Still on his feet. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. About a yard short of the marker at the 39-yard line.
He uses that stiff arm about as well as any high school player I've seen in a while to his advantage. And that's exactly what he did right here at the 30-yard line. He just pushed the defender off of him.
It was hit at the line of scrimmage, like you say.
Yeah, gained 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 for the Stingeries.
Good place you like to be in. 2nd and 2.
Boy, that's exactly right.
6:41 in the first quarter clock. Texas City on top 7-0. Points off turnovers for Texas City. Allen under center again. This time going to be caught in the backfield. Deontay Foreman trying to stretch that play out.
9 times out of 10, he's going to outrun the defender on that play, but Richard Smith did a good job of staying with him for the Eagles and brings him down. A loss of 1 will make it 3rd and 3.
Monty Foreman brings the play in. Goes to the far side in the slot. Andrew Allen under center. Monty Foreman, the tailback. First man through, gets the ball.
Nice second effort.
I
believe he's going to have the first down right at the marker at the 41.
Tariq Cooper with the call, quick strike. Chance to let the big boy, let the big dog eat right there.
Yeah, there you go. Nice job by Cooper. Take a look at it again right here, just right off the left side. He gets hit it just as he gets the ball, but does a great job of keeping his feet and fighting forward to get those 3 yards and a Texas City first down.
Neffy Hernandez in now at the fullback spot. Foreman gets the pitch, but
whistles blow as the snap goes off.
Usually when that happens, it's going to be motion.
Now, I'm not sure everybody was set. Go back it up 5. It'll be 1st and 15 for Texas City.
Corey Robinson brings the play in, then comes to the near side. Trace Rodriguez split to the far side. Foreman gets the call. Tries to cut it up inside, and nothing there. A little misdirection play by Texas City.
Eric England, number 75.
He's brought down by the Eagles, number 75, Eric England.
Give him credit for a yard. That's a tough yard.
Boy, it was. That's going to bring up 2nd and 14.
He was bulldogged to the ground quite quickly. 4:38 here in the first period. Texas City in their 2nd possession of the night. Trips to the near side. Allen looks. Going to keep it himself. Caught. He tries to get outside. Only going to pick up about 6 yards.
Number 8, Andrew Allen.
Just past the original first down, original down marker, original line of scrimmage.
Ryan Woods on the stop for the Eagles.
Bring up a big 3rd down for Texas City. Allen thought he had a little more real estate. Actually, give that credit to the defensive secondary of Dawson. Had the receivers well covered.
Big 3rd down for Texas City now. 3rd and 9 from their own 43-yard line. Here still in the first quarter, just under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Nobody in the backfield. Foreman, ball. Oh, wow. That's ball thrown behind Foreman. He had an open crease right there, found an open spot in the middle.
He did. Nice looking run.
By number 22.
Flag on the play again, apparently, and it's going to be holding against Texas City.
They're going to decline it.
I would imagine, yes, that they'll decline this one.
They don't want to give them another chance at 3rd down, I'm sure. I'm wondering a little bit about the hit on the receiver after he had missed the ball. Kind of like a low hit there. Fairly unnecessary, I thought, but nothing called there. Trace Rodriguez gets set to punt. We talked about this before the game. Texas City's only punted 7 times in 4 games.
Wow.
It's the first time tonight for Texas City to punt.
Trey Miller back deep.
Rodriguez gets a short, high kick away. Bounces at the 30, takes a nice Texas City bounce down to the 25. Rodriguez, a little soccer-style kick, brings it to the sideline.
Rodriguez just taking up some time and just kind of looking, had plenty of time to do what he wanted to do and got that, like Dennis said, the soccer-style kick away.
First quarter score from Santa Fe. The Santa Fe Indians 6, Friendswood Mustangs 0.
So the Dawson Eagles back on offense. Ross Wickland leads the team to the field. He'll be in the shotgun on 1st and 10 from their own 24. 2 wideouts to the near side, one of them being Upchurch. Lots of room for Winnigan. And he'll finally be brought down as he crosses the 35 to the 39-yard line. 15-yard gain for Winnigan.
Zach Powell has to chase him down.
And Dawson going to a hurry-up offense. They're ready to go. Wickland takes the snap. Winnigan gets it again. This time he'll get it a lot, and now we've got a flag down as he'll gain maybe 2 across the 40.
Cameron Marino, nice job of making the stick, and he stands up. I mean, just good stands him up and continues to drive him. Nice stop.
Holding against the Eagles. Boy, both teams getting flagged for holding early on here in the first quarter, and that just kind of shows you what kind of football is going on. Guys doing everything they can to stop the other guy, and sometimes it just calls for something that's against the rules. That'll back it up.
Well, you kind of hope, like you say, it's been called on both sides, which, you know, if you're going to have penalties on Texas City, you hope that they're getting penalties too. It's really kind of what it is right now.
Eagle offense ready to go.
First down and 20 for the Eagles.
Looking to throw, rolling to the far side. Got a man open and caught and immediately goes out of bounds almost at the original line of scrimmage.
Wickland's pass complete to number 80, Gary Ruth.
Ruth, the receiver,
knocked out of bounds
with the catch.
Number 6, Devontae
Gets 9 of those penalty yards back.
Brings up second down.
2nd and 11. Pass right up the middle, overthrown, intended for number 2, Brett Winnigan. Wickland's pass just about a half a yard too far. Wickland had a step.
Had a step. I tell you what, if that ball had been floated up a little bit, put a little zip on it, had it been lofted a little bit, it would have been pretty dangerous back there. I like the incompletion.
That's right, but instead it's 3rd and 11. Upchurch and Schaefer will be out wide here to the near side as Wickland.
Eagles come in tonight being 3rd in the district so far in total offense, averaging well
Wickland
over
with a
400
straight
yards.
drop back, steps up, gets away from one
Has
man.
a wide open man.
Oh, I tell you what, very, very fortunate.
Ball was thrown short, and had it not been thrown short, it would have been a TD. But I tell you what, since it was thrown short, Jordan Coffey gets a chance just to get a paw on it, just barely.
And Coffey was ready to intercept it and slipped himself, and that slip almost gave the receiver a second chance at getting that ball, but Coffey got just enough of it for the pass to fall incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, both these drives, Ronnie, Texas City's drive and Dawson's drive, to me, were stalled because of the holding penalty.
Yeah,
both
exactly.
of them stalled because of a penalty.
Upchurch ready to punt, standing back at his own 25. This time again, he'll punt it towards the Eagle sideline. It'll go out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. 36-yard line.
I love to watch in these situations. If the ball goes out of bounds, the referee just kind of walks up. You know,
he makes sure he goes past where it's going to be.
Yep.
That's
and
drama.
He just drama. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're just
absolutely.
begging. You know, like I'm just going to let you just guess where I'm going to stop.
Well, he ought to go another 10 yards further down the field if he really wants people to guess.
Milk it.
1st and 10 for Texas City with just over 2.5 minutes, 2:33 to play in the first quarter. Texas City with the early 7-0 lead on a 51-yard run by Donald Lynch on Texas City's first offensive possession. Now here they have it 1st and 10 at their own 36. Caught in the backfield that time, brought down by number 75. That's Eric England.
Donald Lynch with nowhere to go. Like I say, caught in the backfield, really almost before he got the ball. It was a white jersey there. Clock down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in our first period.
Loss of 2 will make it 2nd and 12. Texas City with 3 men in the backfield.
Foreman gets the call, tries to make it happen. It seemed like he got a face mask in the backfield, but nobody's back there to see it.
Boy, he went to a knee and then still got popped pretty good all the way back at about the 27-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, the Dawson defense, they figured something out, being able to get across that line of scrimmage.
Yes, they have.
Because they are just swarming the ball. Loss of 6 on the play.
It's going to be 3rd and 21 for Texas City.
I tell you what, they are there before the, they are there quick. Andrew Allen from the shotgun. Man in motion goes to the far side. 3 on the far side. Low snap. Takes care of it. Not much of a rush. Now he has a little rush coming.
Oh, it gets knocked down. Where's the flag? There it is.
Flag comes. One official says it's incomplete. The other flag throws it. They're going to talk about this to see if it's uncatchable. And hopefully he's not talked out of his flag, because They're going to pull it back. He was pushing for about the last 7-8 yards.
Now they're saying it was. Oh, and that's not going to make some Stingaree fans very happy.
No, definitely not. The ball was overthrown, but I tell you what, taking that chance away. Those are the breaks.
That's it.
Those are the breaks.
So that'll bring up 4th down. Trey Miller, number 5, will be back deep to receive the punt from Rodriguez.
Tough break for Texas City. Trace Rodriguez will punt for the 2nd time tonight.
Eagles, number 5, Trey Miller.
Rodriguez with a wind at his back. Again, that soccer style kick. It's a nice kickoff.
Good low kick. Doesn't get much of a not much of a friendly bounce, and then he gets it turned around. Let that thing roll. Let it roll.
Let it roll all the way inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Nice job, Trace. Kept that one low and drove it. About a 43-yard kick.
By Rodriguez. 1st and 10, Eagles at the 18.
So the Eagles will take over with 41.8 seconds to play in the 1st quarter. They're down 7-0 to Texas City. 1st and 10 at their own 18. Again, Ross Wickland, number 7, the quarterback. Handoff on the slant. Not a whole lot there, but actually about a gain of 2 or 3.
From underneath the block, Devontae Hinton is able to grab a hold of a shoe and hold on.
That's Bryce Johnson on the carry for the Eagles.
Number 6, Devontae Hinton, brings up 2nd down.
That could be the last play of the quarter, as we're under 15 seconds, and
yes,
yeah, they're not going to get a playoff. We're getting ready to switch ends of the field here at Stingaree Stadium. The Texas City Stingaree 7, the Dawson Eagles nothing, as the clock goes to 0, and we've finished 1 quarter of play. We'll be back with the 2nd quarter action in just. Second and 6. Wickland fires it out to the near side, or to the far side. I'm sorry, he's got a completion. I believe that's Ruth.
Yes, it
Number
is.
80, Derry Ruth, catches the ball at the 25 and goes down immediately at the 26.
Devontae Hinton with the stop keeps him from the 1st down. Thought he had it.
It'll be 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 for the Eagles. Tight set, but Wickling still in the shotgun. Snap goes to number 2, Winnigan. He'll be right at the 1st down marker. I believe he'll have it.
Nathan Stahl with a stop. But like I say, he just needed a yard. He got a couple.
Down by the Stings, number 10, Nathan Stahl. 1st and 10.
So
Dawson.
1st down at the 29-yard line. The Eagles own 29. They're still looking for the end zone. Texas City still looking to keep them out of it. Eagles ready to go. Again from the shotgun, faking the handoff, looking to throw downfield. Nobody there as the pass comes out here to the near side, and Ruth stops on a curl.
Ruth really the only receiver out. He was locked up with Armani Foreman.
Number 2, Donald Lynch on the coverage for the Stingarees. Brings up 2nd down.
Actually, I believe that was Lynch that was on the coverage. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Wickland takes it. Handoff goes to Winnigan on the outside. He's got some running room. He's still on his feet across the 50. Will finally go down at the 40-yard line of Texas City.
Winnigan on the carry for the
Well, a big play for the Eagles. Tell you what, that's one thing that they got to avoid here. Dawson is a big play team, and they
31 yards.
31 yards on that one.
And they're ready to go again. Texas City getting guys on and off the field, trying to get enough people, and they've still got guys. And now we've got whistles just as the ball is snapped. Not sure what the whistles are about. Back judge comes over and talks to the
Texas City player wasn't off the field.
Now they're going to wave.
They're going to wave it off.
So now I think we're ready.
Dawson's longest play from scrimmage so far, that 31-yard run. Play clock has not been chopped in yet.
I think Coach Wells from Dawson wanted to talk to the officials and say, man, you're killing our momentum over here.
He's got a point.
Well, he does.
Flag was thrown with no result. I just don't notice the officials. They have pink whistles tonight.
Huh.
It's cute.
Wickland with a handoff. Winnigan again's got some room and finally brought down at the 25-yard line. 13 yards on the carry for Brett Winnigan.
Jordan Coffey with the stop. Coffey jumps on, takes a ride for a couple of yards.
First down, Dawson.
Winnigan, the leading rusher in the district, with 683 yards coming into tonight. Winnigan now looking to throw, pump fakes once. Now he's going to throw it out. He's got a man open and just can't quite get there. A little over the outstretched arms. I believe that's Bryce Johnson, number 6. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Upchurch, number 11.
Colin Abernathy doing a nice job over there. A little bump and go. Quarterback faked to Upchurch on the short route and then took off. Abernathy impeded his progress pretty good. Made that ball incomplete. Good job.
2nd and 10. Wickland takes the snap. Going to hand it off. They're going to try Winnigan again, and he'll get to the 20-yard line.
So Winnigan's doing a nice job. Actually, offensive line of Dawson, big fellas are moving some bodies around,
yes,
making some big holes for Winnigan.
Please come to the press box. April Cunningham.
A 5-yard gain makes it 3rd down and 5. Big 3rd down here for Texas City defense.
3 wideouts to the far side for Dawson. Wickland takes a snap, rolls that way, looking to throw. Nobody there, and he gets hit hard as he lets the ball go. Oh, the Dawson coaches did a great job of calling that play. As Wickland gets hit as he throws the ball, and the flag comes in.
That's a gift. You're out there to play football. You get a chance to make a hit. I didn't see.
He had nobody to throw it to.
Nope.
Good job by the Sting defense.
I got to agree with the fans right there. Personal foul gives an automatic 1st down. Big 15-yard penalty for the Eagles. So they get a nice early Christmas present.
All the way down. The line of scrimmage will be at the 10.
That have brought up 4th down at the 25.
From the shotgun, Upchurch was the quarterback, but now the handoff trying to get outside. Nice job by Texas City as Winnigan will get stopped at about the 2.
Donald Lynch shows some speed right there. Able to make that stop.
He's brought down by the Stingeries, Donald Lynch. Brings up 2nd down.
Get a chance to look at it again. Lynch does a nice job taking his feet out from under him. 2nd and goal.
From the 3. Winnigan's hurt. Winnigan goes down. He walks over to the sideline.
Winnigan's coming off the field, and coach points at him and goes down. Okay, points at him to go down. There we go.
We've got a timeout on the field. We'll be back 7-0. Texas City on top with 9:19 to play here in the first half. Everybody back ready to go. Wickland at quarterback in the shotgun. Second to go from the 3, fires out to the far side and in from the score.
Oh, tough to defend.
Yeah, that's next to impossible to defend.
3 receivers out there. Upchurch is the middle receiver. Other 2 receivers head for the block, and all he's got to pick up is 4 yards for the end zone, and he does it on the 10th play of the drive.
Upchurch with the score. Now the extra point to come to tie this one up. Tyler Day to attempt the extra point. Hold by Vance Galloway. Kick is up. And it's good. So with 9:07 to play in the first half, we've got a tie ball game. Texas City 7, Pearland Dawson 7.
Ross Wickland's pass to Tony Upchurch goes for
Tyler Day ready to kick off for the Eagles after they've just tied this ball game up. Now a short kick on the ground, still alive. I'm not sure who's got that ball at about the 43-yard line. Dawson says they do, and now the officials say the same thing. Number 21 for the Dawson Eagles, Matt Miller, comes up with the loose ball on the kickoff. So tough break for Texas City.
The defense has got to go right back out there. Of course, their offense has to go right back out there too.
Ross Wickland in the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 here to the near side. Wickland looking to throw, fires it downfield. It's got a man open, but couldn't get to Upchurch. Thrown actually to the wrong side of him.
Wickland had all day. Nobody even broke through the white barrier.
Brings up second down for the Eagles.
2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Wickland takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He'll keep it and nowhere to go. Big hit.
I like to see. Devontae Hinton finds his way through that white barrier.
By number 6, Devontae Hinton.
Boy, what a hit. Boom. Wickland's thinking, man, I knew I should have handed that ball off. Loss of 3 makes it 3rd and 13. Eagles with 3 wideouts to the far side. Wickland in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to the near side on a slant. Nice defense. Wow. Good job by Texas City.
Donald Lynch finds, has a nose for the ball. Almost picks that one off.
Is broken up by number 2, Donald Lynch.
That will bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Boy, nice job by the Sting defense to come through after the onside kick.
After staying on the field for 10 plays, 3-minute and 45-second drive, coming right back out there and forcing a 3 and out.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty stout right there.
Upchurch standing back at his own 41-yard line to punt. Deontay thinking about it, but going to let it bounce. It's going to take a Pearland bounce, and they'll down it at the 2-yard line. Not much you can do there. After you do what you're supposed to do there, it's inside the 10. Don't try to field that thing. And Almighty did, and unfortunately, it bounced straight up instead of bouncing into the end zone like it was supposed to. So Texas City will go back on offense from their own 2-yard line with 8:11 to play here in the first half. We're tied at 7s.
Right here, Ronnie, you just need to be steady. Just need to be steady. Don't have to be stellar. Just be steady and maintain composure, maintain control of the ball. Andrew Allen will go under center. Armani Foreman, the lone back with him there. Foreman gets the call, cuts it outside, breaks through the line of scrimmage, around the corner. Looked like a face mask, but no one's on the right side to see that.
He gets up to the 9-yard line.
Foreman on the carry for the Stingeries.
7-yard carry for number 7.
Brought down by the Eagles, number 19, Brandon Guzman. Brings up 2nd down.
I guess I didn't realize he went out of bounds. Clock is stopped at 8:06 here in the second quarter. Our score tied 7-all. Foreman gets the call, tries it in the right side of the line. There is just
nothing there.
Way too much resistance there to try to get that thing inside.
I don't think he's going to get a full yard.
He picks up a yard. We'll give him credit for that.
Yeah. The Eagles, number 75, Eric England.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for Texas City.
Neffy Hernandez, the fullback. This time, it's Deontay Foreman in the backfield. Ball is on the ground.
Dawson says they've got it, and they do. Mishandled snap, and Dawson comes up with the fumble at the Texas City 10-yard line.
It's a tough place to turn it over. Like I said, just needs steadiness. Moving the ball forward, maintaining control. Allen never got out of the crouch with the football. Crouch with the football.
So the Eagles offense back on the field with a fresh breath. Wickland in the shotgun, has 3 men in the backfield with him. Power formation. Upchurch is out wide to the near side. And Winnigan gets the ball, he's in, breaks the tackle at the 5, and they score just like that.
Touchdown Eagles, number 2, Brett Winnigan.
Right up the gut. Stingray had a hand on him at the line of scrimmage, just didn't have the right angle.
Into attempt the extra point, number 26, Tyler Day.
Tyler Day ready to
number 14,
attempt the extra
Galloway.
point. Good snap, kick is up, and it is good. So with 7 minutes and 13 seconds to play in the first half, Pearland Dawson 14, Texas City 7.
Extra point is good. The score. Number 26, Day, in to kick off for the Eagles.
Dawson's Tyler Day set to kick off after the Eagles, with their second touchdown of this second quarter, take the lead now. This time another kick to the other side of the field. Bounces off of Stingery, but he covers it up nicely at the 48, 49-yard line. So Texas City will keep this one.
I say we hope they do. A lot of scrambling going on there after the play. I mean, Texas was 7 minutes and 10 seconds.
Number 17, Nephi Hernandez.
Hernandez is the one who got back on the ball for Texas City. Again, we talked about this game being one that fewest mistakes, penalties. And so far, it's gone both ways. Texas City with 7 points off of a turnover, and then Dawson returns the favor with their 7 points off a turnover also. That's really almost, I guess you'd say, the difference in the game right now, 14-7.
Stings get to the line of scrimmage with 10 seconds and counting to play on the play clock. Nothing doing as the Eagles smelled that one out, and a loss of 4
Number 3, Armonte Foreman on the carry
for Armonte Foreman on the end around.
Brought down by the Eagles, number 16, Trevante Moody.
Oh, again, chop block on Texas City. That's going to put it even further back. It's tough on any down. It's, I guess, a little more acceptable on first down. You've got a couple of tries at it, but that's a drive killer, as you've seen already in tonight's game.
Yeah, you're right.
Penalties on both sides have killed drives both ways. We got 6:50 left in the second quarter here in the first half. Texas City trails, I think, for the first time this season, find themselves in a different position. We'll see how they respond here.
Well, that's exactly right. See what they're made of here. It's 1st and 20. Now we're going to move it up a little bit, getting everything squared away. Still 1st and 20, but from the 34 instead of the 31 now.
It's actually more than 1st and 20.
It's actually it sure is. 1st and 25.
Yeah.
Allen with lots of time, getting plenty of protection up front, but now he's going to have to run it and won't get but a couple of yards.
Allen on the keeper for the Stingeries. Brought down by the Eagles, number 91, Brent Johnson.
Allen seemingly with good protection. Decided to tuck that one and run. Picks up a couple of the penalty yardage. Still a lot of ground to cover. It'll be 2nd down and 20 for Texas City. Allen with Donald Lynch in the backfield with him. Looking to pass. Has a man open. Can he see him? Yes, he can.
Got it.
It is caught at the 30-yard line.
Wow. They're saying it's a catch.
Trace Rodriguez. I believe his 2nd catch of the year.
Take a look at it again on the replay.
Boy, that is a big play right there.
Yes,
Trace Rodriguez has to turn around and wait on the ball and see white jerseys coming right at him. Hauls it in. 30 yards on the catch. So right back, just like that, Texas City kind of turns the field with one big play. Their largest pass play.
Got a timeout called by Texas City. Didn't like that lineup. So we'll take the break as well. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first half. Dawson on top of Texas City, 14-7. after the timeout. Texas City ready to go. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 31-yard line for the Stings.
Hernandez and Lynch in the backfield. Allen goes under center. 2 tight ends set. Actually, 1 tight end set. Lynch gets the call up the middle. Cuts it outside at the 15, 20, 15, 10.
Nice,
he's in. He beats him around the corner, every one of them.
Donovan Lynch, just when he looks like he's going out of bounds, cuts it up, walks the sideline.
Found a different level of speed as well. When he hit the sideline, he just turned on the turbos.
31 yards out, just like that. Texas City is an extra point away from tying this game up. And yes, there are no flags.
Hey, that's a miracle right there.
Boy, he saw that sideline.
He gets it. Somehow he got to that corner. Tate Smith with the snap. Andrew Allen with a hold. Aaron Clays will attempt the extra point. Kick is up through the middle, and it's good. Texas City 14, Dawson 14. We've got 5:22 left in the first half.
Aaron Clay's extra point is good. Following that, Benny's Auto Repair, Texas City Stingaree touchdown. With 5:22 left in the first half, your Texas City Stingarees 14, the Pearland Dawson Eagles 14. Halftime score from Santa Fe, the Friendswood Mustangs 14, the Santa Fe Indians 9. In to kick off for the Stingarees, number 16, Aaron Clay.
Aaron Clay set to kick off. As Texas City answers, Dennis, we talked about, we'll see what they're made of going down for what we believe the first time all year. And they come back with a score. Ball mishandled. That's Bryce Johnson, but he picks it up at about the 13-yard line and nowhere to go. Good coverage downfield by Texas City to stop him at the 18-yard line.
Number 6, Johnson, on the return for the Eagles. He's brought down by the Stingarees, number 17, Nefi Hernandez.
Well, they talked about this being one of the big games in the state, most definitely in the Houston area. All kinds of media here, and they're getting what they paid for tonight.
Boy, they definitely are.
And we hadn't even played a half of football yet. Wickland on the handoff, gives it on the slant up across the 20.
Number 2
goes Winnigan. He's back in the ball game after sitting out one series.
Tariq Cooper and Deontay Foreman with the stop for Texas City. Nice job. Really both guys staying at home. Letting that be a short yardage gain.
Gain of 3 makes it 2nd and 7. Wickland takes a snap. Going to keep it this time. This time he throws it out after he looks like he's going to keep it. Gets it out to Upchurch, who's going to be stopped just shy of the first down. Stays in bounds. He's going to be, looks like a yard short.
To number 11, Tony Upchurch.
Actually, I'm sorry, Diz actually threw that ball behind him, but Upchurch was there waiting on it.
Armani Foreman and Eric Stahl on the stop for the Stings.
3rd and actually less than a yard. 3rd and short from their own 29. Actually, it's the 27. Winnigan gets it, and he'll easily have the first down.
Number 2, Winnigan
gets up to the 35, actually just short of the 35.
Deontay Foreman with a stop, gain of 7 on the play.
They'll mark it right at the 35, 1st and 10. 4:05 to play in the first half. We're tied at 14s.
Clock starts now.
Wickland has several men in the backfield with him, hands it off Trying to get outside and nothing doing for Winnigan this time as Texas City smelled that one out.
Nice pursuit. Tell you what, Sting defense stretched that one out. Giving Devontae Hinton a chance to get through there and make the tackle for loss.
They're going to call it a loss of a yard.
Brings up second down.
Thought it was much more than that.
It sure looked like it, didn't it? Sure felt like it.
Yeah, it did.
Second and 11. They're going to mark it back at the 34. Trey Miller now in the backfield with Wickland. Two wideouts to the near side. Firing it downfield. Nice defense by Texas City. Winnigan
stall.
Yeah.
Reaches in front of that one and just knocks it away.
Winnigan, Brett Winnigan, the intended receiver, but take a look at this again. Nice job by Nathan Stahl.
Brings up third
Who had what was dubbed the immaculate interception last week.
Check it out. If you hadn't seen it yet, check it out on YouTube.
Turn the sound down because we couldn't tell what was going on.
We didn't know what was going on.
What a beautiful play with Armani Foreman tipping the ball back in bounds. Here we go, 3rd and 11 for the Eagles. Winnigan will go in the slot. Wickland in the backfield by itself. A couple of steps, drop back, got plenty of time, firing it downfield. Going to be intercepted at the 30-yard line by Texas City.
Lots of room to run.
Looking for some blockers. He's got a couple of blockers across the 50 to the 30.
Armani Foreman.
Armani Foreman's got some running room. It's going to be all over. Touchdown, Texas City. That's what you're talking about. There you go.
He got that ball, just playing center field out there.
At the 30-yard
line. And weaves his way. There's not anybody around for at least the next 20 yards and does a great job. And I tell you what I'm even more proud of is that I'm looking and I see it's got to be. I can't be proud of it because there's somewhere, isn't it?
Well,
they're bringing the ball back, and I don't see the yellow anywhere, but I know there's got to be somewhere.
I don't see it, but I tell you what.
They're not giving credit for the touchdown. In those situations, it's so tough not to block in the back.
Cervic. is not happy.
Tell you what a great effort. What a great effort. Well, that's exciting. You see what he can do. I tell you what, he's had a couple of other run backs or returns for touchdowns that have been called back because of this kind of thing. But I tell you what, that kind of turns the field. But no matter how you look at it, the Stings come up with the ball. It's really almost like a punt. The Stings have the ball at the 30-yard line. But great job of catching that thing, playing center field. Armani Foreman returns it for a touchdown, 70 yards.
Boy, he looked
gets it taken away.
He found his blockers, but apparently the officials saw one block they didn't like.
Come on. There you go.
Well, Lynch does a little bit of stopping, scooting, scurrying.
Stopped by Justin Green, number 10 for the Eagles.
Number 10, Justin Green, brings up second down.
Second and 3 for the Stings.
Andrew Allen under center. Hernandez and Foreman in the backfield. Allen's going to keep it himself.
Oh, nice
Saw
job.
He liked up the middle. Quarterback sneaks, going to pick up about 9 and a Texas City first down. The clock is the thing you got to contend with now. Texas City used to making such quick strikes. Got a little over 2 minutes to go.
Nice quick play right up the gut.
Clock ticks now under 2 minutes. Minute 54 and counting. First and 10 for Texas City, just shy of midfield.
Oh, ball's on the ground. Allen picks it up.
You don't have a flag on that? He's going out of bounds and you don't have a flag on that? Looked no different than the one earlier.
Huh.
Wow, and went at his legs too, no less. Gain of 2, and that'll stop the clock at 1:39.
brings up second down.
Nobody open for Texas City. Allen just did a good job, good presence of mind to get the ball off the ground on another mishandled snap. That'll make it 2nd and 9, and we've got a timeout called. Well, I don't know if it's a timeout. Referee has stopped play. We'll see what it's about. They're going to bring the officials in and talk about something.
I just have to rediscuss their dinner plans.
Yeah.
The game's going a little longer than they thought.
So, hey, do you know if Grand Prize is open after this game? You know, I'm not sure.
Gus's closes at 9. What are you going to do? Hope the official doesn't go back. He's going to get I thought he was fixing to get tripped. This guy on the near line judge walking backwards. Coach Cervic was tying a shoe.
Now we're ready. Not sure what all that was about, but.
And how does the clock start? He went out of bounds. How is the clock starting?
That is interesting. It's down to 15 seconds.
How did the game clock start?
Oh, the game clock started too. That is interesting.
We lost a good 20 seconds.
Got a man. Got a man.
Incomplete.
Oh, good defense. So, is that Trace Rodriguez?
Trace Rodriguez.
Had a step. Defense by number 10, Justin Green. Good job on the defense.
Maybe that's what the discussion was. Maybe they said that his knees had gone down before he went out of bounds. I don't know, but a good 20 seconds ticked off the clock. This one, an incomplete pass, stops at 105. Texas City with 3rd down and 9. It's definitely doable. I'd like to put some more points on the board before halftime.
Stingrays at their own 49-yard line.
Big 3rd down here for Texas City. Allen from the shotgun has time. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. Has a guy deep. Caught! Nice one-handed catch.
Wow. Brought down by Alan Galloway, but what a catch.
Deontay Foreman, one hand reaches up and grabs it. Covered like a blanket. Get a chance to look at it again here.
Brought down by the Eagles, number 22, Alan Galloway.
Wow. Nice job by Foreman. Under a minute, 57 seconds left. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll take the break as well. 57 seconds left to play, 14-14. We're tied up here at Stingery Stadium.
Back to the action, 1st and 10. 57 seconds left in this first half. Allen sees some room, tucks it to the sideline. Going to have to burn another timeout here or get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they're going to hurry back and just down the ball. Cervic wanting to keep that timeout. And that's exactly what they did.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I don't care how you slice it. You can say they're playing football, but that's a cheap shot. Don't think Coach Wells coaches that way. But that's pretty cheap. I think the Sting offensive line's taking note of it. Let's see Keithon shaking his head like, okay, I see how you want this.
Yeah, a couple of things on that offensive
see how you
line.
want this
Not
to play.
very happy at all about that. 3rd and 1, and now we've got the officials stopping play again. Hard to get any kind of momentum going. As
they've had a lot of conversations tonight.
About
they really have.
Seems like about every 3 or 4 plays this drive.
And there's not
been on both sides.
There's nothing going on. There's not a penalty. Or they just, you don't know what they're discussing. Allen picks up 9 on the scramble.
38 seconds to play.
And then the spike. He got third down. And still.
And now we've got flags again. Timeout, Pearland.
Yep.
We'll take the break as well with 38 seconds to play, 14-14.
Oh, third watching. What a piece of it. Oh no! The Eagle is shot right towards me. There we go. That's a good baby.
Texas City looking at a 3rd and 1 from the Eagle 23-yard line with 38 seconds to play in the half.
Allen from the shotgun. Looks. Heading towards the sideline.
Got the first down. Good job. He'll go out of bounds to stop the clock. At the 13, is that where they're at?
At the 13-yard line. Got 32 seconds left on the clock. Allen, nice job looking down the field. Nothing there. Has plenty of room to run for it. And he picks up the yardage, does a nice job of getting out of bounds.
Stings with 1 timeout left. Line of scrimmage, the 13.
Deontay Foreman in the backfield. You got a Sting moving. It's going to back it up 5 yards. Fifth penalty of the half for Texas City. And of course, you never like a penalty, but it just seemed like they have it at the most inopportune times.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 15.
Stingery's go and talk to the lead official, and he comes up to the Dawson guys talking. It's almost like maybe they makes me wonder if they weren't hollering signals, doing something.
So back at the line of scrimmage, Tariq Cooper and Deontay Foreman. Andrew Allen's under center. Fakes to Cooper. Has to get out of pressure. Now he's just going to throw this one up.
Oh, he caught it in the end zone.
And hit immediately as he's caught. I can't see the number, but I think that's...
I'm not sure who it is. I honestly am not. It was actually intended for a Stingery going across the back of the line of the end zone, but somebody, unfortunately we cannot get that number yet, but somebody made a spectacular catch about 8 yards deep in the end zone and has not gotten up yet.
I think it's 7. I think it's Deontay Foreman, but I just...
Well, while there's a stop in the action as we attend to the Stingery in the end zone, we'll take the break with them. 24 seconds left to play. Stings on top 20-14 with the extra point to come.
That ain't what you want.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for number 7, Deontay Foreman.
Well, that was Deontay Foreman. There you see him walking off. He gets up and walks off on his own. What an incredible catch. Take a look at it again right here on the replay as we get ready to go to the extra point by Clace. Foreman catches it and gets hit immediately.
Snap is good, kick is up, and it's up good. It's good. I thought it was going to be wide right. Officials trying to figure it out as well. Good kick. Our score 21-14. 24 seconds left in the half. We'll keep it right here. I'll tell you what, Ronnie, I did not get the number of the Dawson kid that I would say that got hit by Foreman. I don't think he intended to hit Foreman.
No, he got
he
up
saw
first,
the ball too.
But yeah, well, I tell you what a catch. Deontay, like we said, Deontay was coming from the center of the field over. I believe that pass was actually intended for somebody at the back of the end zone. But Foreman got there, and hey, you know, it's like, it's here. I'm gonna take it. And what a catch to put Texas City up 21-14. And of course, you know me, I can't go without saying, when Deontay got up, finally, after he caught his breath and got up to walk off the field, the first thing he did was flash those hook 'em horns. Sorry, I had to go there, you know, because he is a UT commit. And that's the first time I've said that this year.
On the air.
On the air. Well, yeah.
I'm glad on Comcast nobody can hear you, though.
Oh, man, oh, man. What a game.
Right.
What a game.
You know, it has been a fun game. I tell you what, we expected high scoring. Texas City turns around immediately.
Pooch
kicks it. Upchurch takes it. You don't want to let him out in the open.
No. He's finally going to get dragged down at about the 43-yard line.
Takes it all the way across the field.
On the return for the
Dawson's going to have 15 seconds, 15.1 seconds to be exact,
number 4,
of offense. They've got 2 timeouts left.
1st and 10, Dawson from the 44.
I don't think they will be content just to take a knee. I would assume that they'll take a couple of shots at it.
From the shotgun, handoff. Caught in the backfield. Nice job as Winnigan goes down.
Francois Bonilla puts an end to this half.
Yeah, under 5 seconds. That's going to do it. We've played one half of football here at Stingery Stadium with Texas City on top of Pearland Dawson, 21-14. Don't go away, folks. Got some great halftime entertainment and a whole other half of football. We'll be back in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, Texas City High School proudly presents the Stingerette Dance Team. The Stingerettes are under the field direction of the following dance officers: Senior Lieutenant Marissa Alame, Junior Lieutenant Cameron Cotton, Senior Lieutenant Cassie Iget, Lieutenant Colonel Michaela Clay, Colonel Sarah Hodges. Stingerette social officers include President Kara Dean, Secretary Rosie Diaz, Treasurer Terrany Crump, Historian Megan Newman. The Stingerette Spirit Girl of the Week is Haley Bullock. The Stingerette Dancer of the Week is Ashley Thompson. The Stingerette Stud of the Week is Ian Lovejoy. The Stingerette Teacher of the Week is Miss Taryn Bernard. The Stingerettes are under the direction of directors Ashley Hardage and Lindsay Owens. Tonight, the Stingerettes will be performing a field jazz routine to the music selection of Beat It. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the sights and sounds of the award-winning Texas City High School Steam Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Brian Moreno, David Richard, Vincent Gomkowski, and David Perez. Tonight, the band will perform the first and second movements of their on-field production entitled Illusion, challenging the mind and taking the eye. The band would like to congratulate the following students. Freshman of the Week, Michael Leachman. Marcher of the Week, Dakota Robinson. Color Guard Member of the Week, Jessica Rolo and Teresa Davila. Most Improved, Ashley Gilberton. Section of the Week, Flute. Drum Majors, Caitlin Bassfinder, Raymond Herrera, and Jacob Larson, you may now take the field for halftime performance. Hey, good for Dave. Hey, y'all, good for Dave. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, TCHS is pleased to announce the Shrunken Stingerees. Ladies and gentlemen, we've encountered technical difficulties, so we will reschedule this for another game. We apologize for the inconvenience.
We're back awaiting teams as the Dawson Eagles back on the field awaiting the Texas City Stingerees. 21-14 the score. Texas City is on top. It has been a game and a half. Texas City started out with the early lead 7-0 on their first possession. And here come the Stingerees. It's been everything it was billed to be as a football game here in the second game of district action here in 24-4A. And it has not disappointed. Folks have gotten their money's worth, to say the least. We've got 2 quarters left. We've got 24 minutes of football left. And Dennis, we don't expect anything less here in the second half than what we saw in the first half.
Well, you know, 2 great minds. I tell you what, these 2 coaches, 2 great minds going into halftime, making the adjustments. It'll be interesting to see what both of them come up with to attack what's been taking place. I feel like, really honestly, as you look at these 2 teams, Dawson has they're a bigger team. They seem to be a little more physical up front. But, you know, the times that Texas City does break through the defensive line, it has been devastating for Dawson. The time that Texas City has made some offensive gains through the line have been devastating for Dawson. It's like that one punch that Texas City's able to get in. Say Donald Lynch, a 50-yard run for a touchdown and a 31-yard for a touchdown. Dawson's given up the big plays. Texas City has that big play ability because they have the big play guys.
Right.
And they've done that so far tonight.
You can see by the shot going on in the stands right now, we talked about it being a full crowd on the Texas City side, and it indeed is a full crowd. But you're right, Dennis. It's just, and you talk about two guys, coaching-wise, two guys that know each other well. In case you're not aware, Coach Cervic and Coach Wells both were assistants in the Alan Waddell era over in Lamarck when they were going to the state championship, seemed like every year, all those years. These guys have known each other for a long time, have kept in touch. Saw in the paper this week they actually even talk weekly. And he said they might even talk this week some a little bit too, but maybe not share as much information this week as they normally would in any given week of football. But we've got both teams back on the field. Dawson will be kicking off, so Texas City will get the ball first. The whistle has blown, and we're ready for second half action.
To begin the second half for the Dawson Eagles.
Had a good breeze. The flags have been standing up. Wind blowing from south to north. But you get down there on the field in the stands with all those folks, and there you just don't feel that breeze. It's pretty warm.
It's coming from behind us, really. Stands are kind of blocking the breeze from the fans. Texas City kickoff return team can pretty well look for anything and everything to happen.
That's right, Tyler Day.
And even a flag.
Yeah.
A flag comes out before Dawson's even able to kick it off. Delay of game on the kicking team.
Yep.
We've seen a pooch kick. We've seen an onside kick that bounced over the front line. We've seen a kick deep. So, pretty well got to be ready for anything. Ball falls off the tee.
We will.
So the anticipation, we'll get this thing underway sooner or later. Other district action going on. We'll tell you about it here in just a minute.
Dave puts a foot into this one.
Returned up to the 20-yard line, just outside the 20-yard line
for the Stingarees.
For the Stingarees.
Number 21, Matt Miller.
Matt Miller on the stop for Pearland Dawson.
First and 10, Texas
City will have
21.
it here to start the second half at their own 21-yard line.
Andrew Allen, Neffy Hernandez, and Donald Lynch in the backfield. Allen with a long snap count. Lynch gets the ball in the middle of the line. He's hit immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Ryan Woods, number 13, smelled that one out quick.
Gain of 1.
He's brought down by the Eagles, number 13, Ryan Woods. Brings up second down.
Not many times tonight that one man on his first attempt has brought down Donald Lynch.
It looks like the defender went straight for the ball. Looks like Lynch almost kind of went down in self-defense, not to get the ball taken away. Allen goes under center this time. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield. Lynch gets the call, slides down the right side of the line, slips out of the tackle.
Oh, nice cut.
Almost avoided the second one. Nice job of getting into the secondary up to the 37-yard line.
Number 91, Brent Johnson, finally makes the stop.
He's brought down by the Eagles, number 91.
Gain of 15 on the play. And Lynch just shows you just that ability to find that space over there as he cuts it upfield. He just could have taken it in the middle of the line, but he slides down the side of the line and then cuts it up back into the secondary. Nice gain for Texas City. Dawson defense doing a little switching. Allen flushed out of the pocket. And as he's flushed out, Lynch takes off down the sideline and almost hauls one in.
Allen's pass intended
at his ankles. Just a nice job of keeping that play from being a loss, actually.
Number 10, Justin Green on the coverage for the Eagles. Brings up second down.
That'll bring up second down, 2nd and 10.
Back to the I. Hernandez and Lynch. Allen goes under center. Lynch takes the ball immediately, cuts left, cuts back right into the secondary, cuts back across field, has a block. He's at the 40, the 30. It's going to be a foot race. He's at 20. Got a block in front. Going to be down at the touchdown. They give him a touchdown into the end zone. Donald Lynch. I'm counting the yards. It's 50. Is it 56? 61 at the 39?
39, yes.
61 yards, Donald Lynch. We talked about the long runs and the big plays. Donald Lynch touchdowns from 51, 31, and now a 61.
Extra point kick is up, and it's good. So just like that, 10-24 to play in the third quarter. Stings extend their lead 28-14 over Pearland Dawson.
With 10:24 left in the third quarter, your Texas City Stingerees 28, the Dawson Eagles 14. Aaron Place in to kick off for the Sting.
Aaron Clay set to kick off for Texas City as they take the ball on their opening drive of the second half. And on the legs of Donald Lynch, put 7 more points on the board.
Ball hangs in the air. I guess called for fair catch. I didn't see the wave, but he called for fair catch at the 31-yard line.
That's where Dawson will take over.
First down, Dawson from the 32.
Texas drive started at the 21, 79 yards, 4 plays, took a minute 27 off the clock.
Ross Wickland, the quarterback, has a man to either side, full house backfield. Now the handoff goes to the first man through, Bryce Johnson. Johnson finds a little bit of a hole and gets across the 35 before he's shut down there after a gain of 3.
Johnson on the carry for the Eagles.
Finds his way into the secondary.
Make it gain of 4.
Initially brought down by Dante Hayes.
Brings up second down.
It'll be 2nd and 6 as the Eagles send 3 guys out wide to the far side on 2nd down. And we've got movement. Yeah, everybody in the stands called that one. It's a good thing the officials did too.
Everybody saw that.
That'll move it back to the 31. So it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll stick with that same formation of 3 wideouts to the far side. Wickland in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Winnigan, and he goes nowhere.
Cameron Moreno, the first one there. Give him credit for the tackle.
And Francois Bonilla helped finish him off.
That brings up 3rd down.
Loss of 1. Like a big, what you want to come home with. Ooh, you like the tackles, but you really like the TFLs, tackles for loss.
That's exactly right. 3rd down. Fires it out to the far side, incomplete, well over the head of Upchurch.
Wickland's pass intended for number 11, Tony Upchurch, falls incomplete.
That's third down. Eagles don't look like they're really.
They look like they're.
Now the punt unit comes on.
That's going to be
brings up
fourth down, 4th and 11. So nice job by the Sting defense. Will force the punt. Upchurch will go into punt formation
Back to punt for
for
the Eagles,
Dawson.
number 11, Tony Upchurch. Back deep to receive for the Stings, number 3,
Armonte Foreman.
Armonte Foreman.
Deep for Texas City, standing at his own 35-yard line. Low snap. Upchurch handles it. Low kick, going to be out of bounds at the 40. See where the referee walks it off. Coach bringing him the ball where he thinks it should be. He's giving a lot of credit.
Oh, no, see, he wants to do this thing.
Yeah, he's doing his dramatic thing. That's where Coach caught it. It was at the 40.
Exactly. Now he's going to call it at the 43.
That's what you said. Earlier you said he's going to go way past the line and walk it up. That's exactly what he did.
Yep. You got to love
First and 10, Stingerees from the 44.
So Texas City with the ball again.
Tariq Cooper and Deontay Foreman in the backfield. Allen under center. Fakes to Foreman, rolls himself. It's a keeper all the way, and Allen is going to just step it out of bounds just shy of midfield at the 49, gain 5.
That's right at the 49.
Pushed out of bounds by the Eagles, number 1, Jordan Wilson. Brings up 2nd and 5.
You really kind of like to, you don't want to see him take a hit. That's probably the best thing for him to do is get out of bounds. But you really like to keep that clock running if you can. Texas City with a 28-14 lead. Momentum definitely right now on the side of the Stingerees. Same form, I formation. This time Foreman gets the ball to the left side around the corner with a stiff arm. He'll have the yardage for the first down.
Across the 45 down to the 44.
You talked about that forearm in the first half. I tell you what, that forearm is worth an extra 5 or 6 yards every time.
He just used it again there. He uses it well.
First down.
Ball inside Eagle territory at the 44-yard line. Continuing from the I formation. Tate Smith comes to the near side tight end spot. Little switch sides. Foreman gets the call.
Big block.
Back is at the 30. Foreman delivers a punch as he goes down.
And Deontay Foreman had a block and a half at the 30-yard line.
He did. He's getting some high fives too.
My, oh my.
Little misdirection play. See coming back from Foreman to Foreman. That's got to be fun as brothers.
Wow. Line of scrimmage now the 19-yard line, the Eagle 19-yard line.
Continuing that formation, I formation. Man wide on the far side is Trace Rodriguez. Up the gut. Armonte Foreman gets the call. Excuse me, Deontay Foreman gets the call.
Trevante Moody on the stop for the Eagles. Caught him at the shoestring, caught him at the ankles to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd down and 6.
Hanging on for dear life. I tell you what, gets that foot out of there. He's able to pull that foot out. He's got some room there. Sting scored on their first possession of the half with a quick 4-play drive. Allen keeps
nice.
Foreman with the block up the middle. Allen will be knocked out of bounds down to the 6-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Nice play. That's a good-looking play. I like that.
Gain of 9 yards, yes. Hadn't seen that before. Fake to Foreman. Foreman becomes the blocker as he goes into the line.
Allen keeps it around this left side, takes it down, like Dennis said, to the 6. So it's 1st and goal for Texas City from the 6. Boy, you talk about coming out and establishing a run game.
Well, I tell you what,
this second half.
They really have. This time Foreman gets the call, and he is met in the backfield. See if he got back to the line of scrimmage. Yes, he did.
Deontay Foreman on the carry for the Sting.
No gain on the play.
22, Alan Galloway.
Number 22 slipped through there pretty quickly.
Brings up second down.
Galloway made the stop for Dawson.
Cooper comes out. Hernandez comes in. Now you've got Deontay Foreman and Nephi Hernandez. Foreman gets the call up the middle.
Oh.
Scoots forward.
Looks like they're going to mark it at
about
the 2.
4 yards down to the 2.
Deontay Foreman on the carry again.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal.
Brought down by the Eagles, number 16, Trevante Moody. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and goal from the 2.
Tree Cooper goes back in. Devontae Hinton in motion. Foreman gets the call, reverses back inside.
Yeah.
Right over the front line. And tell you what, Ronnie, that was a drive. The ball never got in the air.
That's exactly right. No passes at all.
8 plays. They went 56 yards in 8 plays.
56 yards in a cloud of rubber pellets.
Exactly. Yeah, it used to be dust. It's rubber pellets now. That's exactly right. Tate Smith with the snap. Andrew Allen with a hole. Aaron Clays kicks it through the middle of the uprights. The 35th point of the night. Texas on top 35-14. And we seem to have an altercation in the line here. Tempers flaring.
Place's extra point is good following that.
No flags came out, however, so we're glad to see that. And with 6:06, Texas on top 35-14.
Oh, yeah, hey, this game is over. Yeah, Marvin. Let it go, Marvin.
16, Aaron Place into kickoff for the Stingarees. Back deep for the Eagles, number 6, Bryce Johnson, and number 11, Tony Upchurch.
Aaron Clace ready to kick off again as Texas City extends their lead here in the second half, the third quarter, 35-14. Dennis, it has been all Texas City this second half. Short kick taken at the 30-yard line with a hole to run. That's Trevante Moody. Finally goes down at the Stingaree 36-yard line.
Colin Abernathy with the stop for Texas City. I tell you what, touchdown saving stop. Because when he caught that ball, he had a lane to run in. There was nobody, no black jerseys in front of him. So he comes up with about a 34-yard return. And I tell you what, momentum on Texas City's side, but something like that will turn it around quite quick.
Yeah.
We're at 5:57 in the third quarter. This is Dawson's only second time to touch the ball.
Keeping it, looking to throw, getting some pressure, and able to get it away, and a man downfield, but it's overthrown. I tell you what, nice job by the Sting defense of pursuit. Wickland had to hurry that pass a little bit.
You know, they were all over him, Ronnie. Just couldn't get him to go down. Yeah. All around him.
Well, we've talked about him. He is a big young man.
Just a reminder, both teams come into tonight's contest with a 4-0 record. Pretty well, no matter how this thing turns out, both of these teams will be, I'm sure, going to the playoffs. Dawson will be going to the big school division. Texas City, hopefully, in the small school division. This one, receiver, boy, it gets wide open.
He gets hit hard and is on the ground. And Dawson coaches are
Francois Bonilla.
Yeah, and Dawson coaches are fit to be tied. Wickland went down hard.
Third down.
Pass just well overthrown.
2 incompletions in a row gives Dawson looking at 3rd and 10. Ball well into Sting territory from a terrific 33-yard return, kickoff return. Now the Eagles looking at 3rd and 10, trying to keep this drive alive.
Good defense, nice defense by Texas City. That pass intended for number 8, that's Carl Baden.
Donald Lynch right there on top.
By defender is number 2, Donald Lynch.
3 incompletions in a row.
Tell you what, much more of this, and Dawson's going to be sick of seeing that number 2
yes, they
on
are.
the field.
They
probably already are.
Yeah. I'm sure they already are.
4th down.
Plays like that on both sides of the ball.
4th and 10 from the 36, and the Eagles are going for it. Wickland rolling to the near side, looking to throw. He's getting some pressure. He'll have to throw it, and it's incomplete. As Texas City has held another great job, and Wickland will have to pick himself up off the ground again. Sting fans on their feet, giving the defense a standing O now. They see what they are enjoying what they see, and well-deserved round of applause for the Stingery defense. Stings take over with 5.5 minutes to play in quarter number 3.
Something you like to have, definitely want to keep up with those stats on the defensive side of the ball as a TOD, turnover on downs. Texas City with a big step up right there. Lots of pressure on the quarterback, making him throw. Actually, every play, I think he had pressure, throwing under pressure on every single play of that drive. Texas City begins their drive here at the 36-yard line. Defensive shift by the Eagles. Allen looking to pass. Got a flag on the play. Just is going to be holding in the backfield against Texas City.
A pass intended for Zach Powell. Allen trying to get away from the sack. Did it, but with the help of a hold against Texas City, that'll back it up. They'll repeat 1st down.
Texas City will have the ball spotted at the 26-yard line. Penalty of 10 yards, so it'll be returned, be 1st down, 1st and 10. Excuse me, 1st and 20.
Flags before the ball is snapped.
Texas City with too many men on the field.
Yep.
So it'll be 1st down and 25 for Texas City.
Stings have looked good both of their other possessions here in the 3rd quarter, but this one.
Ronnie ended up with the first half, 2 touchdowns on both last 2 possessions, and then first 2 possessions of the half with touchdowns. So Allen under center, gives to Foreman. Foreman gets in the secondary, cuts it back again at the 1st down marker, gain of 20.
He's going to
4.5 maybe.
Yeah, he's going to be about a half a yard shy of the 1st down. And he's slow to get up.
He's brought down by the Eagles' number 1, Jordan Wilson.
Wilson on the stop for the Eagles. Now it'll be 2nd and 1 after a 1st and 25.
Tariq Cooper and Foreman in the backfield. I formation, Allen under center, just looking for a place to get a yard or two, and he's still on his feet. Wow, he's just moving his feet. Still, he picks up 5 yards when it should have been 1.
Andrew Allen on the keeper for the Stingerees.
Get some help from behind and help from up front, and nice job to get the first down.
75, Eric England on the stop for the Eagles.
Just
that
push
is
the
another
ball.
Moody Banks, Stingerees first down.
Allen with the first down enters into Eagle territory. Trace Rodriguez on the near side, Amani Foreman on the far side. Deontay Foreman gets the call, steps over the blocker. Going to be caught in the backfield for a loss of 1.
7, Deontay Foreman on the carry.
Not much there
Brought down by number 13,
at all. Ryan Woods on the stop for Dawson.
Tell you, just think back to that last drive, Ronnie. Just really, you talked about establishing the running game against that big offensive line. Big defensive line of Dawson.
Texas City just said, okay, we're going to come up, not even hesitating, no shotgun formation, just sit under center and play smash mouth
football.
Leland Cervic football. That's what he likes, and it has worked so far tonight.
From the Wildcat, Armani Foreman gets the snap. He gets past the line of scrimmage into the secondary, tripped up there, stays on his feet. He's at the 20, 35.
Wow.
He knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Wow, great second, third, and fourth effort.
I'm telling you.
Armani Foreman.
He got out there and just was able, on the replay, you can see he kind of stops right here, waits on some blockers, steps over one would-be tackler, and then it's just off to the races. He picks his way down the field for the first down.
First down.
He's usually picking that ball out of the air. I guess you call a shotgun snap, kind of like a pass. He catches it out of the air, able to put it forward. Back to the reliable I formation, Tariq Cooper, the fullback. Donald Lynch, the tailback. Lynch gets the call, follows behind Cooper, retreats a bit, going to be caught back there, nowhere to go. Nice defensive containment by big number 75.
75 is
Donald
Eric
Lynch on the carry for the Stingerees. He's
also
brought down
number
by the Eagles,
16,
number
Trevante
75,
Moody.
Eric England brings up
Just there to kind of
16,
mess that play
16
up.
was the guy who contained well and kept it all together.
Also about 4 on that play. Make it 2nd and 14.
Looking out, seeing the Dawson players, everybody with their hands on their hips. A little gassed out there seems to be now. Under center goes Allen, man in motion.
Texas City's going to call
it timeout.
2:23 to play in the third quarter. Stings up 35-14. We'll take this break as well and be right back.
Back the action, 2nd down and 14 for Texas City. Empty backfield for Andrew Allen. He's under center. Ball's on the ground, and I think Dawson may have picked it up. Big number 75 has it.
Eric England has picked up the loose ball. Second time tonight that they have recovered a bad snap from Texas City.
Second time tonight that drive has ended with a fumble. You hate to see it.
So the Eagles come back on the field, 2:20 to play in the third quarter. They're down by 2 scores, 35-14. Actually, let's call that 3 scores. How about that?
There you go.
Handoff coming to this near side. Not much running room there for Mr. Winnigan, and he stopped there.
Number 2, Brett Winnigan on the carry. He's brought down by the Stingeries, number 33, Jordan Coffey, and number 36, Dante Hayes.
Coffey and Dante Hayes.
Let Jay tell you who made the stop.
Yeah, really. Excuse me. And we got whistles as everybody's standing still, and Wickland picks the ball up and throws it downfield.
Must have been offsides. Looked like they had a free play.
So if it's a free play, why did they blow the whistles is going to be the question. See if we can get the call. Oh, so they're going to call it free play. That's why it's motion against the Eagles, so they'll back it up. That's why they blew the whistle.
Well, I think the coaching staff, they're confused. I don't think they thought. I'm talking about Dawson's coaching staff. They're like, what?
Second and 13. Wickland stays in the shotgun, 2 wideouts to the far side. Handoff goes to Winnigan, trying to get outside, but he takes a fortuitous route to get there, and he will not get anywhere near the line of scrimmage.
Nathan Stahl had a bead going to that far sideline.
All the way back to the 25-yard line. Tried to circle wide, and it didn't work.
Dante Hayes was the man chasing it. Put him back. Nathan Stahl took a bead and dropped him for about a 7-yard loss.
Wickland back to throw. Got a man open, but it's intercepted at the 40-yard line.
Number 3. Call that one back.
Touchdown.
Let me see you call that one back.
Armonte Foreman with the interception from the 37-yard line. Takes it in untouched for the score. With under a minute to play in the third quarter, 51.6 seconds to be exact. Texas City with a defensive score. 41-14 with the extra point to come.
Seem to have some personnel issues right here. Texas City looking for, actually looking for a ball. That's what it is. Saw him run down the sideline.
Yeah,
I thought they were looking for a player, and it was actually the ball. A kicking ball. It's a special ball.
Now we're ready.
Tate Smith will snap. High snap. Allen picks it, plucks it, puts it down, and Aaron Clay's.
No good.
Actually, it's wide to the left. No good. So we're at 41-14.
No good.
Texas City on top, 5:16 left.
Texas City Stingery touchdown with 51.6 seconds left in the third quarter. Your Texas City Stingeries 41, the Dawson Eagles 14. Final score from Santa Fe, the Friendswood Mustangs 34, the Santa Fe Indians 16. In to kick off for the Stingerees, number 16,
Aaron Clace set to kick off. I like the ring to that. That sounds pretty good to me. Ball comes off the tee.
That's why I just continue to let you say it. I don't ever want to take that away from you.
I kind of enjoy saying that. I've got that one memorized,
You got that
too.
one down, too. Sounds such music to my ears.
Oh, yeah. Now we're ready. Clace with a short kick. Taken at the 31 and goes down right there. I call that the 29. That's where the Eagles will have just over 51 seconds to play with here in the third quarter. They find themselves in a bit of a hole, do the Eagles.
Tech City's drives, I tell you what, Ronnie, starts off with a touchdown, first drive, then we punt, fumble, and then since then it's been touchdown.
Wycliffe went under center, and Winnigan has got a huge hold. Still on his feet, and he'll go down. A big hit from behind.
Devontae flexing his muscles.
All the way down to the 45-yard line, the Stingery 45.
25 yards on the carry.
At the 45.
Big first down. Dawson brings it into Sting territory. Trying to change this momentum here. Stings have just, man, like Ronnie said earlier, it has been all Texas City here in the second half.
From the shotgun, Wickland fakes the handoff, looking to throw, getting pressured. He'll go down in the backfield.
Francois Bonilla.
Quarterback sack, number 44, Francois Bonilla.
All the way back into Eagles' own territory at the 47-yard line. What's that, 8-yard loss on that? That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter as the clock goes to zeros. 41-14. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter here in just a minute.
The third quarter, your Texas City Stingerees 41, Pearland Dawson Eagles 14.
Didn't have to go far to switch sides of the field. We're ready to go with the final 12 minutes of this contest with Texas City on top 41-14 over the Dawson Eagles. In the second week of district action in 24-4A. Handoff goes to Winnigan.
Boy, Winnigan was tripped up the line of scrimmage, and I'm not for sure if that was
Winnigan on the carry for the
feet
Eagles.
of Dante Hayes or it was the 45-yard line.
Tripped up by the Stingerees.
Makes it third and long for the Eagles, 3rd and 16.
Brings up
They've got to get down to the 35-yard line of Texas City to keep the chains rolling. Winnigan, handoff. He takes it from Wickland, and he'll get a couple of yards.
Francois Bonilla on the stop for Texas City.
Winnigan on the carry again. He's
That's going to bring up fourth down.
44, Francois Bonilla.
Looks like the Eagles' offense is going to stay on the field. 4th and 12. Eagle offense just looking over there at the coaches waiting on the signal. Now they're ready. Upchurch in the slot on the far side. Wickland takes it, rolls out to the far side, fires it downfield. He's got a man. It's caught, but I believe he's a yard shy of the first down.
Wickland pass complete to number 8, Carl Hayden.
Boy, it's right at the first down. No, that's it. Turnover on downs. Texas City's ball. Another great job by the Sting defense.
Short at the first down marker. First down, Stingerees.
So Texas City, another turnover on downs. Stings will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
.45 left in the contest. Neffy Hernandez, Francois Bonilla in there in motion. Donald Lynch gets the call, tripped up at the line of scrimmage, going to fall forward.
There's a flag down on the far side of the field right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 4 on the play. We'll see what the flag is. Most likely holding. Motion.
So it'll be 1st and 15 after the penalty.
They dislike the penalties, not just because they lose yardage, but because it stops the clock as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Lynch gets the call again, cuts it outside, cuts it back inside. Picks up again the same 4 yards he did earlier.
Number 2,
not the same 4 yards, I guess a different one.
Brought down by the Eagles, number 13.
The good thing about it, the clock will run. Brings up 2nd down and 11. Almost got the penalty yardage back. Deontay Foreman checking back into the game. Lynch checks out. Zach Powell split to the near side. Tres Rodriguez to the far side. Armani Foreman from the Wildcat gets the call, cuts it outside, cuts it up to 50. Midfield X crosses across and steps out of bounds at
nice
the 44-yard line. Electric, man. It's just electric.
Number 3, Armani Foreman
20 yards on the carry.
That'll move the chains as Texas City goes into Eagle territory at the 44-yard line.
That is a Moody Bank Stingeries 1st down.
Tell you what, Ronnie, Texas City has just shown a well-balanced team tonight. They have so far put together 3 quarters of football, and the 4th quarter well on its way. Foreman gets the call, caught by Jersey, slips out of that tackle, and will spin down to the 38-yard line.
That time Eric England got a hold of him and couldn't keep a hold of him.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Was able to get away from England. That hasn't happened very many times.
You're right. Tell you what, the game being the score that it is, I'm impressed the fans are staying in their seats.
Yeah.
Foreman gets the call.
Well, that gets his feet knocked out from under him.
Just right at the marker. Looks like a gain
either
5 or 4.5. Looks like it's 4.5.
Brought down by the Eagles, number 91, Brent Johnson. Brings up 3rd and short.
Deontay Foreman has been a workhorse tonight. But I tell you what, stars have shined on Donald Lynch. 3 touchdowns, all big plays.
3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Allen just, again, finding some room. Needed 1, he got 2. First down Stings, and just as I say that about the crowd, a few of them decide to get up.
Not many, though.
Not many. Big game tonight. You know, lots of coverage from the Houston news stations. Channel 13 here, their game of the week, and I can't wait to get home and watch the DVR, see what kind of plays that they put in their highlight show.
Well, we've got a little bit of break. I want to hand out some high fives and kudos to the folks that are bringing you this game. Great job by the video tech class here at Texas City High School. They include Justin Martinez, Kyle Cornelius, David Wilson, Tyler Parrish, Carlos Chavez, Alex Garza, Ty Richardson, Kyle Bimber, Irvin Hernandez, and their instructor, Daryl Hannes, have done a great job all year long. That's what you see on the TVs and on YouTube every week is because of those guys, and they just do a yeoman's job week in and week out, also running the scoreboard with the replays there, and we look forward to a lot more action from them as well the rest of the year.
All that was about a measurement. They were going to be third down, and it looked like Allen had it. And they laid the football down funny, and they have to measure it, and it is a first down.
So Stings with a fresh set of downs with 8:28 and counting here in the fourth quarter. 41-14, they're on top.
Marshall Cervic wide to the near side. Trace Rodriguez to the far side. Tariq Cooper and Deontay Foreman in the backfield. Long snap count. Foreman gets the call. Stutter steps at the line of scrimmage. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage perhaps.
Deontay Foreman on the carry for the Stingeries.
For no gain. Clock down under 8 minutes.
Brought down by the Eagles, number 92, Zach Burris.
Tell you, going into this game, you just didn't know how you were going to match up with a team like the Glenda Dawson Eagles.
I'm telling you, they have been so good for so long since they've. I was trying to remember how many years they've been a high school and playing in 4A. I think it's 5 or 6 years. They might have been longer than that now. Not much longer than that though. And they have been a powerhouse going deep in the playoffs every year.
They definitely rose to prominence fast. And they will make a splash again this year. You know they will in the playoffs. Kind of the beauty of this is that at least these two teams, as they enter, I mean, we're early. This is only the second district game. We're talking about playoffs already, but I think it's okay. These teams will go different routes in the playoffs, thankfully. Allen under center, man in motion is Foreman. Armani Foreman, ball on the carpet. Allen picks it up and makes something out of it. Into the secondary, slips out of the tackle. Thought he was going to get out of that one, but he spins. Ball on the ground. He still picks up 15 yards and a first down.
Josiah Cooks makes a stop. Well, how many times has that ball been dropped on the carpet on the
It's at least 4. We've lost 2 of them.
But Allen has done a good job on a couple of times. We've lost a couple. You're right. He's done a good job of presence of mind to pick it up and make decent yardage out of
We
a couple
started
of them.
talking about Tech City averages almost 4 fumbles a game, and there you go. We have them.
Yeah. Okay, we're
got
done.
Our average. We're done. 4 fumbles a game. We lost 2 of them. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Allen gets out of the pressure and going to just come back and take a knee. I'm not sure if that was a busted play or if that was a plan.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It'll be 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14.
Again, I'm not sure that was planned or trying to just let the clock run. A show of respect from Coach Cervic to his former coaching comrade coached together at Lamarck. Foreman gets the call, gets outside. He wants to stay in bounds, but he gets out of bounds.
Gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, picks up those 4 yards they lost.
Knocked out of bounds by the Eagles, number 19, Brandon Guzman.
So it's going to be 3rd. They're going to actually mark him a yard shy of the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and 11.
Corey Johnson brings the play from the sideline. You see a little shot there from the Tech crew. Allen stays under center. Looking to pass. This one in the corner. Intended for Lynch. Lynch catches it, but he's way out of bounds. It's not Lynch, that's Foreman, excuse me. Lynch has been in the end zone so much, I've just kind of expected down there.
Just ran out of real estate.
On the coverage for the Eagles. Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down, and Aaron Clays enters the game. He is placed at the 27-yard line and be a 37-yard attempt.
On the far hash mark.
Got the leg, and it's just over the upright.
Nice job by Aaron Clays to put 3 more points on the board from 37 yards out. We'll go to the break with 5:38 to play in the game. 44-14, Texas City on top.
10.
Aaron Clay seems to kick off for the Stingarees. Back deep for the Eagles, number 6, Bryce Johnson, and number 11, Tony Upchurch.
Aaron Clay set to kick off after his 37-yard field goal extends Texas City's lead to 44-14. Kickoff short taken at the, actually bounces and goes back inside the 15 and finally just covered up there at about the 12-yard line. So Dawson will have to start from way deep in their own territory. That one covered by Derry Ruth, number 80. That was a very nice drive.
I'm telling you, I think this has got to be a record this year so far for Texas City possession. It's got to be. I don't ever remember us holding the ball for 5 minutes.
Absolutely not.
That was a 5-minute and 7-second drive.
Wow.
Started at the 34-yard line. Started at the 36-yard line. And so being able to put a field goal, put 3 points up, and hold the ball for 5 minutes is pretty impressive.
Wickland on the handoff, hit in the backfield is Winnigan, and he won't get anywhere. He's liable. He actually might even lose a yard or two.
Number 6, Bryce Johnson on the carry for the Eagles. He's brought down by the Stingarees.
Dawson has been dominant over Texas City for the last 3 years.
2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Texas City has definitely turned the table tonight.
2nd and 12 from under center. Handoff on the slant. That was number 25, the ball carrier, Tyler Jasmine.
Number 25,
Nathan Stahl on the stop for Texas City.
On the carry for the Eagles. Brought down by the Stingarees, number 10, Nathan Stahl.
Gain of 7 on the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 7. Pitch to Johnson here to the near side, trying to get outside. He'll almost get to the 20.
Big dog out there. David Chapa gets him a tackle out there in the flat. Nice job, Big David on the move.
5'8", 240.
David Chapa.
You don't see many interior linemen make stops out there in the flat like that.
That'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 3, and Tony Upchurch will go back in punt formation, standing back inside his own 10.
Deep to receive for the Stingarees, number 3, Armonte Foreman.
Upchurch puts a foot in.
Straight up almost. This thing is, it takes a Dawson bounce, going to be out at the 32-yard line.
That's where Texas City will have it 1st and 10.
12-yard
Dawson 32.
12-yard kick.
Wow.
kind of puts Tech City in an awkward position because it's tough. It's tough calling off the dogs. You want these kids to be hungry, but you don't want to run up a score, and you don't want, it's tough giving you that kind of field position. Coach is walking down out of the press box, shaking his fist. Fans like it pretty good, getting them riled up.
Play clock is down to 9 seconds, and Texas City's team is not even out on the field yet. Cervic standing by the official. They're going to wait till 1 second and then call timeout. That's what Texas City does. 3:35 to play in the game. Stings on top, 44-14.
Now the quarterback for the Stingeries, number 14, Zach Fisher.
Texas City, Zach Fisher. First carry of the night as the Stings put in some fresh players. Joseph Williams.
Joseph Williams on the carry for the Stingeries. Brought down by the Eagles, number 92,
Zach Burris on the stop for the Eagles.
Clock down.
Brings up second down.
Right at a little over 3 minutes, 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Hopefully Tech City can just let this thing just keep on running. Nathaniel Edwards in with the play. Caden Metz goes wide to the far side. Edwards goes to the near side. Williams again. Does a nice job of spinning out.
Well, he did.
Joseph Williams on the carry again for the Stingeries. He's brought down by the Eagles, number 22, Alan Galloway.
7 yards on the carry for Williams.
Brings up third and short.
Clock continuing to run under 2.5 minutes, 2:22 and counting to play here in the game.
Tech City get a first down here, go into victory position. Dr. Lusignolo. Down in the beard.
Number 31,
Williams has a first down for Texas City.
Brought down by the Eagles, number 21, Matt Miller. That's another Moody Bank.
And 2 minutes left in our ball game. 2 minutes and 1 second as the clock stops just to move the chains, and that starts again. You're not going to tell Williams, hey, take the ball and don't score. If he gets a chance, I'll guarantee you he's putting it in the end zone. Tell you what, a jubilant sideline here for Tech City. Fisher gives to Williams. Williams again picks up about 5 yards down to the 16-yard line.
31, Williams on the carry again for the Stings. Brought down by the Eagles, number 33, John Alexander.
A minute 15 and counting to play.
Play clock has been chopped.
22-23 Palmer Highway in Texas
Probably going to have to run this play. That may be it, depending on the result. Already Tech City second down going into that victory position. Fisher lets the clock get down to 2 and snaps.
Great crowd here on hand tonight to witness this big win for the Stingery football team, 44-14, as we're down under 30 seconds. Keep the momentum up, Stingery fans. Let's all show up next Friday night at Friendswood. Doesn't get any easier as we play the Friendswood Mustangs at Harry Winston Stadium, 7 o'clock next Friday night. Be there to support the Stings as they move on in District 24. Before I play one more snap, Ought to do it. And that is going to do it down to 10. There won't be another play. Texas City puts the win the first time in 4 years, excuse me, that they have beaten the Dawson Eagles as the clock now goes to zeros. Final score here at Stingery Stadium. Texas City Stingeries 44, the Pearland Dawson Eagles 14. What a big win for the Stingeries, Dennis. It ought to be a lot of fun. Again, we'll see you next week, 7 o'clock at Friendswood. Have a great week, everybody.